What happened to this patient when a pig's kidney was implanted in his body? Why does Kim Jong-un always keep his private toilet with him? In which match in cricket history, 286 runs were taken from one ball? You're gonna know all such mind-blowing facts in today's video, so keep watching the full video. Fact number 1. Have you ever heard of a music album that was recorded in space? If you haven't, don't worry because Mr. Fact is here. In 2015, an astronaut named Chris Hadfield released a music album. Surprisingly, he recorded every song of the album in space. Fact number 2. Do you know if you put a grapefruit in a micro oven, it will explode? This is true. The reason for this is that grapes contain a kind of plasma, but it is not harmful for the human body. Do you know when Kim Jong-un travels anywhere, he takes his private toilet with him? So that his enemies would not find his excrement. If they get his waste, they will know about his diet and health status. Even after he leaves, the hotel he stays in makes it very clear that the best forensic team will not find anything. Fact number 4. Do you know the famous drink company Red Bull once dumped empty cans of their drinks in the dustbins of famous nightclubs? So that people think it is a popular drink and start buying it? And literally their intellect also came in hand. Fact number 5. There are many funny incidents in cricket history, and now I will tell you an event in cricket history that you can't stop laughing at. In 1894, there was a match between Victoria and Australia. The batsman hit the ball and the ball was stuck in a tree, and then the batsman kept on running about 6 km and took 286 runs. Fact number 6. Do you know what is luck? Here's the story of Bill Morgan, the man who was clinically dead for 14 days and came back to win the lottery twice. In 1999, Australian Bill Morgan was a truck driver who got in a pretty bad accident that led him in coma. After 12 days and despite doctors giving him zero chance of surviving, he miraculously woke up and was shockingly completely fine. Feeling lucky for surviving, he went on and bought a scratch lottery ticket. The result? He won an 17,000 Australian dollar car. Normally, winning a car wouldn't have made it to the news, but because of Morgan's accident story, Channel 9 decided to do a feature on the man who was clinically dead and came back to win the lottery. And so they did. While filming, they asked him to buy a lottery ticket so they could reenact the winning scratch. He happily obliged and started scratching the ticket on camera, but suddenly he stopped. He looked at the camera and said, "I just won $250,000! I'm not joking!" Fact number 7. If you start to feel unlucky after listening to Bill Morgan, you'll feel very lucky to learn to hear about this person. This man named Walton Sanford was struck by lightning 3 times. Each time he survived, the lightning did not leave him behind him. Even after his death, 3 more lightnings struck his grave. Now I'm going to show you some amazing things about Microscopy's world. What do you think of this? Any alien? No friends, this is the head of an ant. And this is the head of a fly. This is the grain of salt. The tip of a ballpoint pen. These are sands. It's a needle with thread. Human hair. Really amazing. Fact number 9. Now I will tell you about an amazing coincidence. Cristiano Ronaldo is 869 days older than Lionel Messi. Surprisingly, Cristiano Ronaldo's son Junior Ronaldo is 869 days older than Messi's son Diego Messi. Fact number 10. You can see a small object beside a mosquito, and you can't believe this is the smallest book in the world which is smaller in size than rice. And surprisingly, there are 30 pages in it, which have a lot of lines. Even there are some colorful images on some pages. Fact number 11. We usually see a candle burning like this, but do you know when a candle burns at 0 gravity, how it looks? Then look! Fact number 12. This fact will come in handy if you're using Wi-Fi. You can increase the range and internet speed of your Wi-Fi by using this trick. Put a foil paper on the back of your Wi-Fi router. Now you'll see that your internet speed has increased a lot. Fact number 13. Do you know drug lord Pablo Escobar spent $2,500 a month on rubber bands to hold all his cash? Fact number 40. Did you know bees can detect bombs? If you thought that it was impressive, bees can detect bombs with their tongues. Just as law enforcement uses dogs to sniff out explosives, bees can be trained to associate the scent with receiving food as a reward. So when the bee's handler sees it extend its proboscis, they know they've got a bomb on their hands. Fact number 15. You may have heard of many species of tigers, such as the Bengal tiger, the Siberian tiger, etc. But have you ever heard of a golden tiger? Its name is golden tiger, and it is so rare that there are only 30 of them in the whole world. Fact number 16. You have seen the spacesuits of astronauts in various movies or TV programs. But have you ever wondered what the inside of a space nut looks like? Look at this. This is exactly what remains inside a spacesuit. There is so much mechanical equipment inside. Fact number 17. Have you ever woken up after a sudden jolt in your sleep at midnight, but you can't understand why this happens? It happens when your brain thinks you're gonna die. And so, the brain wakes you up with all its might. It's amazing, isn't it? Fact number 18. Do you know the total weight of ants on Earth is equal to the total weight of humans on Earth? This claim was originally made by Harvard University's professor Dr. O. Wilson and the German biologist Robert Heuldobler in their 1994 book, Journey to the Ants. Fact number 19. Greenland sharks, which are also known as Gurry sharks or gray sharks, tend to live long lives. As the longest living vertebrate on the planet, they can swim around the ocean for up to 400 years and don't reach sexual maturity until they are 150. To get all such interesting facts, subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon next to it. Fact number 20. Once 2 kidneys of a person were damaged, and after a lot of searching at the moment, the doctors could not get any kidney. Then they take a strange decision. They transplant a pig's kidney into his body to keep that person alive for a while. And surprisingly, it worked. Doctors didn't think it will really work, although they had no other choice. But he was so lucky because that kidney is working so well, the doctor said it can be used permanently.